Good afternoon, or good evening. I keep saying afternoon all the time. It's actually evening. I had somebody actually tell me about that. It's like, it ain't afternoon, it's evening. Oh God, I've been so busy today. Lord Jesus, it's been one of them days, y'all. Let's get it in. We still got to get going though. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get in. We're talking about the 5 ways to eliminate, get out of debt. 5 ways to eliminate and get out of debt. If you're in debt, we're going to tell you how to get out of debt today. We're talking about it. Well, we've been talking about it for quite some time now, but we're going to actually teach you all the tips, techniques, and tactics that you need to get out of debt. I'm telling you, we're going to eliminate it. I believe the debt demon is going to be destroyed today. I'm going to give you guys just a little bit longer. Just give you guys a little bit longer. Come on to the room. If you guys look at my eyes, you can tell I've been running all day like this. Meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting all day long. Just came out of one, literally ran in the house, just to do my Periscope. And you guys know, it's like, why is he back in the kitchen? I'm back in the kitchen because we broke down the whole studio so that we could go to the tax lien certificate thing. And when we did the tax lien certificate thing, we broke down the lights, set up the lights and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't gonna put them up just for one day. We'll be back in the studio on Friday. But right now, today, we're back in the kitchen. But that's okay. You can still see me. I'm just as oh, it's okay, man. We'll reschedule it though. We'll get you rescheduled about that. I did call you and I called you and I texted you. I called you twice and I texted you back during the time that we were supposed to do it. But I didn't know that it's something you made us aware of that we need to be conscientious of, that everybody's in different time zones. And so you thought that the appointment was going to be I think it was sometime today, and it was an hour later than what you had thought it was going to be because it was on Eastern time, not on Central time. So your class canceled. All right, well, we got 4 people in the room. Is this what happened? What's going on? What's going on? Why is the number so small? What's going on? I'm trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out. I'm boy. Ashley Ann, she on? Is that what it is? Is that why she on at the same time I'm on? I guess. I don't know. But go ahead and swipe from left to right. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I think the time is now yeah, we over time. So go ahead and slide from left to right. Let's go and get started. Today, I'm confused now. You really confused me. Ashley Ann is on today. Thank you, Ms. Robinson, for inviting followers. Let's go ahead and get started. The 5 ways to eliminate debt. 5 ways to eliminate debt. All right. This is This is Financial Freedom University. I'm your host, George Howard. Yeah, I thought she'd come on like 11. I think it probably was like 11:05. Let me tell y'all why too. I need to give y'all at least an explanation of what happened yesterday. I got in trouble by my team. My team jumped on me yesterday because I talked too much. I started telling people's names and what our plugs are and who I'm buying lunch for. And not only would I cost them their job, but I could also lose my plug. And so literally we had to cut the scope off yesterday and we had to delete it because I don't want to get nobody else in trouble for helping me out. And as well as we want to keep, we want to keep the connect. We got to keep the connect going. We got to keep the connect. I mean, that's what we do the thing at. So yeah, we want to make sure that we protect that and make it private. So I will be back scoping on tomorrow, but I have to be on my best behavior and make sure that I don't say things that I shouldn't say. I gotta make sure that I don't say things that I shouldn't say. Because yesterday, my team was like, "You talking too much. We let you go once, twice, 3." I said names like 15 different times. So I was like, "Yeah." And I'm saying, "Well, we got to edit that." But yeah, Catch keeps them up forever. Catch will keep them up forever. And Catch actually automatically puts them on my Facebook page. They automatically put them on the Financial Freedom University page, Jim Howard Financial page. Automatically put them on our Facebook page, and they keep them. And then Periscope would have had them up for 24 hours. And then Jim Howard Financial. I mean, it's just, our Periscopes are going pretty much from everywhere. And if one person had found the wrong person had got a hold of that, and it would have been ugly. And they already, as I was telling you guys on yesterday, I already made some attorneys real mad because we had at least $30,000 sitting in that room yesterday of money that they would have got if they would have gone to the tax sale and then went and got, for the properties that were purchased that was represented in the room yesterday, if they had to pay $1,000, is what it cost. Some people say $1,100. There was one guy said he only paid $650, but the average cost is $1,000 a property. We had 30 properties in the room yesterday, which would have been $30,000 for an attorney, and that was between a small amount of people, And so that said, they're mad at me because I'm teaching people how to actually take money out of their pockets. And when I say it's big money, it's big money. And I say big money is big money. They literally, and I'm not making this up, how you doing, Exless? They literally make, and we tried to calculate yesterday, one attorney, which is a really big attorney here, the big one probably makes at least 500 properties a tax sale. $1,000 a piece, that's $500,000 a tax sale. And that's at least. Because they sell, that's 14,000 properties on the tax list. I bet 14,000 properties, they're going to sell probably 6,000, 7,000 of them. Out of them 6,000, 7,000 properties that they actually sell, one attorney is going to get about at least 500 properties. At least. I mean, we got one person yesterday said they got 9 of them. No, they had 9. And another person had 6. We got 5. Another person had 3. It was about $30,000 just yesterday. So in the room. All right. So that's what that was. So I talked too much. I was talking too much on yesterday, so I had to delete it. And since I went back and deleted it, so I apologize. But on tomorrow we'll be back in there. I'm going out to the county on tomorrow too because I got to find out what's going on. Nobody has got their tax certificates yet. We need to find out what's going on. I can't begin it. I'm teaching how to do your 4.5 and your 4.6 servings, but we can't do it until we actually get the certificate, which made class a little bit more challenging on yesterday, but we got through it. We just used some old tax lien certificates that we actually used from the previous sale before, and we walked through it that way. And actually we had it on the projector and all that kind of stuff. So it worked out really well. But the purpose of the class on yesterday was supposed to be so I could do my 4.5 servings in class, and they could do theirs, and I was going to teach them how to do it via the thing, but because we don't have that information, we just can't do it. All right, so let's get started. Let's start talking about 5 ways to get out of debt. 5 ways to get out of debt. Listen, I believe this, and I say it every single time we on the air, that poverty is a mindset. I'm going to say it again. Poverty is a mindset. Broke is a temporary condition. I'm going to say it again. Broke is I'm so sorry. Broke is a temporary condition. Broke is a temporary condition. Money management is a mindset. That means if you can change your mind about money, guess what? Money's going to change its mind about you and stick around for a whole lot longer. When I say a whole lot longer, I like my money stick around for a very long time. All right. Good evening, Miss Brittany. How you doing? Very long time. We want to stick around. And one of the things that are taking the money out of our pocket is called debt. Debt. D-E-B-T. Debt. Debt. D-E-B-T. Debt. And we're talking about the 5 ways to get out of debt on today. The 5 ways to get out of debt. Good afternoon, Miss Marriage. Miss Leslie, how you doing? Oh, I'm so sorry. We did not recognize the champ. The champ is in the room. We did not recognize her. So, yeah, let's make sure that we recognize the champ. Should you live in the areas you buy and rent properties in? And yes, you should. You should. If you're going to be in an area where you're going to buy and rent properties in, if you don't have somebody in that area, you need to have what's called a property manager in that area. If you're not in that area, you should have a property manager in that area. You should do that. 5 steps to get out of debt. Y'all ready? Let's do this. Everybody, if you're ready, let's say, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. The first way you get out of debt, remember, I told y'all this. I'm going to say it again. Money management is a mindset. It ain't nothing physical. It's nothing physical. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. They don't listen to me. They don't listen. They on Periscope. When you say let's go, that means everybody say it's supposed to say let's go. But it's all right. It's the interactiveness in the scope. That's okay. All right. So, first way, money management is a mindset. 80% of it is what? Psychology. I tell you that all the time. The first way you get there, the first way you get out of debt is that you got to say, I want to get out of debt and mean it. It's like saying, I always compare getting out of debt to losing weight. I always do it. It's always, because that's the best analogy that I can think of, that I can put together. Getting out of debt is like losing weight. Why? Because we say a whole lot of stuff that we really don't mean. We do. I want to lose weight. I've been saying for 10 years, I'm going to get my sexy back. Y'all see this down here? See, my suits, they be kind of baggy, so they kind of show it up. But I got some gut down here. I got to go. And I've been saying for 10 years, because, you know, I used to thought I was cool. Not cute, cool. Back in high school, had my little six. I actually had an 8-pack, looked muscular. I was an athlete, left athletic build. And I lost it. And I keep saying, I'm going to go find it. I ain't found it yet. You know why? Because it's easy to say it, a whole nother thing to do it. How many times have we been saying we're going to get out of debt? We're going to get out of debt. 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 And we haven't done it. It's the exact same thing. You got to make up your mind. You got to change your lifestyle and say, I'm serious. I'm frustrated. I no longer anymore will I let today be like yesterday. It's got to happen. The problem with losing weight is that you don't see results overnight. That's the problem with it. The scale can even tell you lost pounds, but my dress fit the same, my suits fit the same. I ain't really seen no weight coming off of me, and it don't happen overnight. It just don't. Guess what happens with debt? It don't happen overnight. That's what my mom and daddy told me a long time ago. They said, Georgie, y'all can't call me Georgie. That's what they call me. They say, Georgie, it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out. Guess what, y'all? It's easy to get in overnight. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you expedite the process. We're going to help you get there quickly. We're going to help you get there faster. We got techniques to help you get there, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's just not. Now, my method is a little bit more unorthodox than others, and I do agree that their way may cost less money, but money is not the issue. Motivation is the issue. I'm going to say it again. Most of the time for us, money's not the issue. Motivation is the issue. How do I keep paying off this debt? And they say, well, keep paying and keep paying and keep paying and keep paying, and I'm not seeing any results. How do I keep, I'm not eating now. I'm eating crackers and peanuts and almonds and Jell-O. And I ain't saying I'm avoiding bread, drinking water and all that. And I ain't seeing no results. And I'm watching everybody else. Not everybody. Everybody else. I'm watching everybody else. They got their smoothies. They got their ice cream. They got their cake. They got it at work. And I'm saying, no, I ain't eating no sweets. I'm okay. I ain't doing that. But then you look around and everybody else is eating. Well, guess what? You look around, you see them with a new car, you see them with a new house, you see them with a new outfit, you see the sales on TV, you see it on the radio, you see it in your email, you see it in your text messages, and you're saying it's the same thing. You've been bombarded with it, but you got to say, no matter what happens around me, I'm serious this time. You got to say this time, because last time you wasn't serious. I know you thought you were serious last time. You wasn't serious last time. If you were serious, you would be out of debt. You gotta be serious about it. When I say be serious about it, you gotta be focused. You gotta have pit bull tenacity. I call resolve. You gotta be resolved. That means to be have the fortitude, the tenacity, the strength. That means the bulldog tenacity that you're gonna lock on to debt freedom and say, I'm never, ever, ever going to go back in debt again. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want to go get it. You gotta muster up the strength to say no. You have to muster up the strength to say no to family, to friends, to children, to spouses, and to you. You got to have enough strength to say no to you. Yes, not your neighbor, not the one on the left, not on the right, not the kids. Yes, we definitely do. Yes, definitely you can. It's a little harder with identity theft because you got to go through some police reports, but you definitely can. But you got to want it for you. You got to do it for you, and you got to tell you no. It's not easy because when you're all in the house, I mean, everybody got to be on the same team. Not everybody. Everybody got to be on the same team. That means the kids are saying, Mama, we getting debt free. The husband is saying, Mama, we getting debt free. Or wifey, we getting debt free. The wife is saying, husband, we about to do this together. We got one mind. We on one accord. We going to do this together. If you're single, then you're good. But if you got people in the house with you that depend on you and used to getting whatever they want when they want it, they got to develop a new mindset. We're no longer doing stuff that we cannot afford, and we're going to take what we've been doing and we're going to start changing that so that we can actually be free. Y'all got to say, I want to be free. I want to be free. Hey. Y'all remember that song? What is it? Free falling. Never mind. Y'all missed it. Never mind. Anyway, so, you got to want it. You got to want it. You got to make up your mind. You got to make up in your mind. Step number one is that I'm going to get it. Come hell or high water. no matter what comes up, I'm going to get it. I don't care what sale come up. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Now, step number one. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for that? Y'all got to, it's a psychological thing. You got to get, I'm telling you, I don't care if you got to do meditation every morning. You got to talk to yourself at night. I don't care if you got to rock in the chair because you got the itches, the scratches and itches. Like an addict, like, oh my God, it's calling me. It's calling me. I don't care what you got to do. You cannot go back and do it. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. So when you make up your mind, you got to make up your mind to say it. Now, what does making up your mind means? Y'all ready for step number two? Y'all ready for step number two? You have to stop spending. Number one, make up your mind. Mindset thing. Mindset. Number two, you got to stop spending. Y'all ready for that? Stop spending. Listen to me. When I say this is twofold. This is twofold. This actually should be step number one and step number two. So let's do it this way. Stop spending on credit. Stop spending on credit. What does that mean? I want you, watch this. I want you to go get these things right here. And I want you to get these things right here. That's right. I'm going to get free and nothing to make me stay. And I want you to get this right here. And I want you to do this to it. That's what I want you to do to it. Let it. I think you better let it go. Get free. I'm telling you, you got to cut them up. Say, I'm not doing it any. I don't care if you got $10,000 still left on it. Do snip, snip. Y'all, I'm telling you. Matter of fact, that might be one of our new sayings. Snip, snip. Y'all got to do the snip, snip. I'm telling you. Now, something else I teach. We in the kitchen. I'm glad we in the kitchen. You see how that worked out? Watch this. Something else I teach. Let me see if I got a picture in here. Let's see. Let's see here. I ain't even got no pictures. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Nope. Ah. All right. See there? This is what happens when you're in the kitchen. Y'all can see I don't entertain much. I got a whole kit over here I ain't never used. I don't even remember buying it, honestly. You get this stuff out of here. All right. You get this right here. And I want you to fill it up with water. Fill it up. And I'm like, what are we doing? And I want you to go get all your credit cards. And I want you to drop the credit cards in the water. Drop them in the water. Are you serious? Did it just cut off on me?